Kristin took in a Pitbull off the street. Skinny, dirty, and quiet. Just a couple of days later, he started screaming with joy in a voice that sounded like a dinosaur. It all started when he quietly walked up and stood by her feet. Kristin was on her way home when she noticed a lonely dog near the park. He had no collar, looked worn out and dusty. It was clear he'd been on the street for a while. But instead of running off, he came up, wagged his tail, and rested his head on her knee. She decided to give him a place to sleep for the night, and that's when she gave him a name, Mo. He made himself comfortable on the couch right away, and the next morning, she woke up with his head tucked under her arm. There was an immediate connection between them. Still, Kristin felt it was right to give his previous owners a chance to find him. The next day, she brought Mo to the shelter, not because she wanted to let him go, but because it felt like the right thing to do, in case someone was looking for him. But it wasn't easy. Kristin came to visit him every day, and each time he seemed more withdrawn.
Mo, come here. Come here, baby.
Mo stopped showing any excitement, barely moved, and just pressed himself against her without a sound. Their bond kept growing stronger, and more, Kristin felt like he hadn't ended up in her life by accident. One specific date made that feeling even harder to ignore. It turned out Kristin had found Mo on June 17th, the day before Father's Day and her late father's birthday. She had lost him when she was 16. That coincidence stayed with her. At some point, she made up her mind. If no one came for him the next day, she would. And the following day, she returned to the shelter and brought Mo home.
Hey, you! Hi!
From that moment on, he was her dog. But Kristin had no idea that along with peace and comfort, Mo would bring some very unexpected surprises. It all started during a regular walk. Mo saw another dog and suddenly let out a sharp, piercing sound. Not a bark, but something closer to a howl, almost like the roar of a dinosaur. Kristin didn't know what to make of it. Later, she talked to a dog trainer, but even he couldn't say for sure if it was fear, excitement, or just Mo's way of expressing himself. To understand him better, Kristin started working with Mo every day. Walks, games, simple training. And before long, it became clear that he was smart, sensitive, and eager to learn. With every day, he grew more confident and started to show more of who he really was. Mo loves car rides and always jumps in on his own. As soon as the engine starts, he leans out the window and starts screaming. Sometimes it's at the birds he sees along the way. Other times, it's because he wants attention, a glance, a touch, any kind of contact. He doesn't hold back and never tries to hide how he feels. Some people get nervous around him, but once they spend even a little time with Mo, they quickly see that behind all that noise is a dog full of kindness and quiet sensitivity. Kristin never imagined that her first dog would be a Pitbull. Now, Mo is almost always with her. At home, out on walks, riding in the car. He's taught her how to enjoy the little things and to stay true to herself. Kristin thought she was the one saving him, but it turned out he came into her life at the exact moment she needed it most.